All right. Well, welcome everybody to our Zoom event informational meeting. And we're so glad that all of you guys joined us tonight. And we're super excited about sharing some great information with you all and just kind of sharing why we are so passionate about Plexus and why we love what we do. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Anna Webster, and I am a Senior Gold Ambassador. And I have been with Plexus since March of 2014. I joined Plexus in March because I actually joined for the business opportunity because I had just recently returned from a 6-month mission trip to Laos where I was doing some translations, stuff like that, which I'm actually working more on now with Jared Abart, who's a Diamond Ambassador, which is really fun. But when I was in Laos, I was struck with a deep desire to be able to do more mission work overseas. But I wanted to be able to be a self-funded missionary, to be able to have the income to say yes if an opportunity arose. A lot of people do ask me, do you want to be a full-time missionary? Well, probably not. But I would like to be able to have the income to be able to say yes if another opportunity came along. And I've already been able to do that once. I've been back to Laos one time since I joined Plexus. Actually, 6 months after that, I was able to buy a plane ticket back to Laos, which if you look up plane tickets to Laos, that's not cheap. So that has been a huge blessing. And I'm now working for a ministry and I'm able to do it for a discounted price because of my Plexus income, which is a huge blessing too. So I'm very happy about that. For my health testimony, I have had severe chronic allergies since I can remember, and it's not seasonal allergies, like year-long allergies. I would sneeze 40 plus times a day. That's no exaggeration. And I would sneeze to the point of being dizzy and shaky, and I felt like I lived in a brain fog all the time. And I got on the Plexus products, primarily the Slim and ProBio 5. And after the probiotics had time to heal my gut and stuff, my allergies have dissipated about 90%, and I sneeze like a normal person now, which is really, really awesome. And if that's the only thing Plexus ever did for me, I would be on Plexus for life, because if any of you have ever dealt with allergies before, it is downright miserable, especially with no relief in sight. But I also had hypoglycemic symptoms. I would get like really shaky and jittery and mad, my mom would say, if I didn't eat. Well, I haven't eaten dinner. I haven't eaten lunch long time ago, and I'm starving right now, but I feel fine other than being really hungry, which is thanks to Plexus. So I love that too. So business and health, 100% game. Oh, for those of you who are curious and wondering, I'm only 24. I joined Plexus when I was 22. And so it's a very doable business, and I absolutely love it. I love my team, which a lot of you are represented here on the screen tonight, and I'm so very thankful for all of you, and I just love doing this and helping people feel better and get healthy. So what we want to do tonight is we're hoping to build your belief in why these products work with some testimonies we're going to have from some people on the screen, and kind of educate you a little bit on how some of the products work, and touch on the business side a little bit too. So we are going to start off tonight, and our first testimony is going to be from Kathy Gutweiler. And a little background on Kathy: she is actually my mom's friend, and they met in college. So they go back a long time, and Plexus has kind of helped them to reconnect. And normally my mom is on too. We're kind of power partners together. I sponsored her, by the way, so I'm her mom in Plexus. And I have lots of Plexus grandkids, which is really fun. So anyway, here's Kathy for her testimony.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, Nancy and I went to college together, and a mutual friend of ours told me that when I got back to Tennessee that Nancy wasn't too far away, and we met up, and Nancy was just sharing about her life, and she got to a point sharing a story about recovering from a long illness and getting her gut health back together. And I didn't know what gut health was to speak of, but the aha light went off in my head, and I thought, this is something that I need to try. So I started the triplex, and within just a very short time, just a few months of healing my gut, I went off antidepressants. I'd been on them for most of 24 years, had tried many times to get off of them and not successfully. But the other benefits were less arthritis pain. I take nothing. I don't even take Motrin. I take nothing for arthritis pain. I just stay on the probiotic and stay on the triplex. And I am a size smaller than I was when I started, but I feel better than I have in just so many years. But it's been so much fun to do this with Anna and to reconnect with Nancy and to meet so many people and be able to help people.
Thank you. Yeah, I love getting to know you too, because Kathy is an amazingly hilarious and awesome and entertaining person. We love Kathy.
Thanks, Grandma.
You're welcome. All right. So we get to have a lot of fun on Plexus too, which we love too. All right, we're going to jump into the products tonight, and I'm going to attempt to share my screen with you. So hopefully this works. And you guys should see on the screen Plexus Slim. And this is our star product, one of the biggest selling products in Plexus. And what it is a really yummy, tasty pink drink that comes in a powdered form, and you mix it in a glass of water and drink it once a day. And it's super simple. It comes in a little stick pack. I'll show you here in just a minute what it looks like. And it's really awesome because it starts with the key thing of all health concerns, which is balancing blood sugar. A lot of people are like, well, it's just for weight loss. Well, it's really not. When blood sugar is balanced and inflammation is reduced, the weight loss comes off, along with a whole realm of other health concerns. So we always recommend that people start with the Plexus Slim because it is the foundation product with getting that blood sugar balanced and reducing that internal inflammation, which are the two key things it does. It also helps regulate cholesterol levels and blood pressure levels. And it's a really great product, and I will exit my screen and show you guys what it looks like. I have a little pack. This is what it comes in, a bag of it right here. And then it comes in 30 of these little stick packs, if you guys can see. I'll look at the screen. And it's just a powder, and you mix it in a glass of water like this right here, and mix it up, or use a spoon and stir it, and you drink it once a day, and it's super simple, and I love it. And it tastes like cherry pomegranate, so it's really good. It's got natural products in it, all plant-based products, and it's sweetened with stevia. A lot of people are wondering what it's sweetened with, but it's sweetened with stevia. So it's healthy for you, nothing bad for you in it. All right, so that is our main product right there. And we are going to now move on to the ProBio 5. I'll share my screen with you guys again. And the ProBio 5 is probably my most favorite product because, like I told you guys in the beginning, this is what I attribute for getting rid of my allergies, because a lot of people don't realize that allergies are a fungus overgrowth in the gut. It's actually a gut issue. My mom likes to say that your gut is your second brain, and that is so true, because if your gut is out of balance, so many other things are going to be out of balance. But this is a very unique probiotic, and a lot of people ask, well, I already take a good probiotic. Why is this one different? Well, this one is different because it has a combination of different things in it. It has obviously probiotic strains in it, but the thing that it's most unique for is it has added enzymes, and it also has a special killer in it that kills bad fungus overgrowth in your gut, and it replaces it with the good stuff. So the probiotics are going in there to replacing the bad stuff that the other is killing. And it's called S. boulardii in there, and it's a really amazing added benefit to this probiotic, which makes it so unique, and why so many people are seeing results on this probiotic versus other top-notch probiotics. When my mom had my sister on a special diet, she actually bought the special S. boulardii to add into the super expensive probiotic that she was already taking. Had she known this was going to be around, she would have had her on it right away because it's a lot cheaper and it's all there and easy to go. So this is just a little bit graphic about it. And I have a bottle of it right here. This is what it looks like in the bottle. And you just take it and go from there. So that is the probiotic, and it helps. I'm sure all of these ladies on the screen who are on Plexus would agree with me that that is probably one of the best products in my opinion. So we're going to move on to Ellen is going to share her testimonies. Ellen, there she is. All right, let me unmute you, Ellen.
Hi.
All right, go ahead.
I was diagnosed with diabetes type 2 in the spring of 2014, and my numbers would not ever go down. I was always struggling with they'd remain between 250 and 300. And after I started Plexus this past June, my numbers had dropped down to 150. And so I've been able to be in control of them. I've also been diagnosed with blood clots and edema. And since I've been on Plexus, my blood clots has went away. I have been taking off my blood thinners, my water pills, and my potassium.
Wow.
I love what Plexus is doing, you know, getting us all healthy and just doing a job that I wasn't able to do before now.
Wow, that's great. What were you taking, Ellen, or what are you taking?
I am taking the Plexus Slim and the probiotic and the BioCleanse. That's what I started off on, and then I added the block.
Okay, great. I love your testimony. That is amazing. And you've been on it since June, you said?
Yes.
Wow, that is super awesome. Thank you for sharing. I love it.
Thank you.
All right, I love her story. Wow, that's why we share this stuff. Because, I mean, I know everybody has amazing testimonies, but I mean, stuff like that, it's really amazing. Okay, so she mentioned BioCleanse. So this is our other key product. And let me share my screen with you guys again. Where are you, BioCleanse? There you are. Okay, and this is BioCleanse. And so I mentioned that the probiotic was getting rid of bad stuff. So BioCleanse is an absolute must in order to take with the Probio 5, because I think of it as like cleaning a swimming pool. You have the, you know, the vacuum goes in and it stirs up all that dust, but you want something to suck that dirt out. And that's kind of what BioCleanse does, is it helps suck that dirt out that's dying. It sucks the dirt out. So it's a really good for detoxifying, and it's a really good source of magnesium. My mom, she couldn't be on tonight, but she is she's really into alternative health. But she says that BioCleanse is a must because people need magnesium, and BioCleanse has a lot of really good magnesium in it. And so the three products, the Slim, the Probio 5, and the BioCleanse, are called the triplex. And you'll hear that word a lot in Plexus world because these three products are the main things that you'll hear most people taking, and they see outstanding results from these three products because it focuses on balanced blood sugar, gut health, and detoxifying. And you cannot get anything more powerful than that in and of itself. So those are the three key main products, and we have a few other products we'll talk about in just a minute, but now I want to turn it over to Tracy, and she's going to share with us her testimony. And I met Tracy actually at a Civil War reenactment we were at together. Never thought we'd be doing Plexus together.
Yep, that's the day I made the decision to join Plexus was that day. I had not known Nancy, but met Nancy on Facebook and was watching her testimonies, and she knew my story about actually my husband's story with his foot, having suffered some nerve damage to his foot, and had private messaged me regarding the nerve health support and the pain relief products, and we were interested. Hadn't really acted on that interest, and our son Chad at the time was having some lightheadedness and different signs of hypoglycemic episodes. And that day that I met Anna at the David Crockett State Park, he actually went down that day and passed out, and we had a park ranger attend to him, and the ambulance was called, and that was when I decided to try the Plexus Slim with him, and he's had stable blood sugars ever since.
That's
no
awesome.
no other incidents. So
Yeah, that was a scary day. I remember that, right? It happened right in front of our tent.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I'm glad that you have a great story from it now. That is super cool. Thanks for sharing.
Sure.
All right. All right, so now I mentioned our other products, and there's 13 or 14 products. Now I can't remember. But see, this is it's so cool because you don't even have to know everything, and this business is awesome. But the next products that I really love, my next favorite product is probably the Ease Cream and capsules, which I had capsules and I don't know where they went, but there are capsules too. And this is a great combo because it is natural pain relief. It's from an extract of the New Zealand green-lipped mussel, which is a huge anti-inflammatory. And people with chronic pain notice amazing results from these two products. The cream is for an external use. The capsules are internal use. My mom took the capsules for a while for her osteoarthritis, and she noticed a huge difference. Like, she can't squat, and she could bend her knees and squat when she was taking that stuff. So, huge difference. There's some amazing testimonies from people who've been taking the fast relief products with chronic pain who weren't getting any results from the traditional painkillers out there. So they're really great products. But I actually put this on my face to help with the inflammation because I've had troubles with my skin over the years. And it's really good for that too. So, or tired muscles. We rode horses yesterday. So I'm sore from riding horses. I know I probably shouldn't admit that in the Tennessee world, but I am. It's great for that too. Another additional product that I really like is the body cream. And I'll hold it closer so you can see it. And it comes in a little squirt. This has activated charcoal and aloe in it and some other essential oils in it. It's a really good for detoxifying the skin. Again, I mix this with the Ease Cream and put it on my face to help draw out toxins and bad stuff. There's lots of really cool eczema testimonies from this, people who had moles or any stuff like that. There's some great testimonies on this stuff too. There's also some added weight enhancers that can help people lose weight quicker if they don't, if they want to speed up the process. A lot of people lose weight just on the triplex, but there are some added weight enhancers too. So you can talk with the person who invited you to this meeting tonight, and they will be glad to share with you more information on those. We just don't have time to talk about all the great products there are tonight, but there is another really cool product they just came out with, which I haven't even tried yet, but I'm going to order it very soon. It's called the Mega X, and it is a plant-based omega, and so you don't get the fishy burps of like when you take cod liver oil or something. So I can't wait to try that. I've heard some really good testimonies from that, so I'm definitely putting that in with my next order. So our next testimony is going to be Laurie Bostwick. There she is. I had to find you. I'm going to unmute you. And Laurie, I've met, actually, her daughter and I were really good friends together. And we used to call each other the historical fiction princesses and queen because we traded historical fiction books all the time.
She still reads them too.
Oh, me too.
Well, for me, I was dealing with daily headaches after an injury with our cow, and those are gone. I had also reached the age where I thought, you go to sleep and you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't get back to sleep, and that happened every night. That's not anymore. Any kind of stress would lead to a headache. Headaches are gone. I haven't had one really since I started. Energy, I finished about 10 minutes before this meeting started. After a long day, I finished mowing for about 90 minutes, no problem. For my husband, he's cut his blood pressure medicine in half, even moods, and just generally feels good. So we love Plexus. I take the Triplex and X Factor block, and I alternate between Boost and Accelerator Plus too.
That is great. I love these Zoom meetings. I did not know that about his blood pressure.
Yes.
See, you find out stuff when you host meetings too. I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Our next testimony, our testimonies to wrap up the evening tonight is from my friend Mitzi. And Mitzi is a sweetheart. I love Mitzi. I actually met Mitzi because of Plexus. My mom knew her before, but I've known Mitzi, gotten to know her because of Plexus, which I love because you make amazing friends in here, and you'll see why listening to her. So go ahead, Mitzi.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate it. Just wanted to say one quick testimony about the ease. My husband, he works on his feet all day at a restaurant, and he said just last night, I can't believe how this makes my feet feel. How amazing. And he tried all kinds of things, and he's a hard sell on natural stuff. So that's a really big testimony for that. But my name is Mitzi Evans, and I'm a Silver Ambassador with Plexus, and I'm an RN. I'm a former homeschool mom because my kids have graduated and gone on to college, and I have an RN for a daughter, and my son is in med school. And I have been sick for a long time. I was a product of taking a lot of antibiotics growing up, and was poisoned by pesticides and had some other exposures. And my journey has been long. It has been expensive, but through it all, God has taught me these keys that I learned Plexus had put together. And when Nancy, Anna's mom, contacted me on Facebook, I had one of those aha moments too, when God led me to go to the meeting. And after I had tried the Slim for 5 weeks, I was able to get off of nutritional IVs that I had been on for 15 years. And I tried and tried to get off of them on my own and was never able to. And sorry about that phone, but it's real life there. Anyway, I was thrilled to death about being able to get off the IVs. And I have had, main thing that was driving me, I was like a roller coaster. The IVs would fill me up, and then I would empty out and have to have more. But Plexus has stabilized my energy. It has elevated my energy tremendously. And when I went to the doctor last time, my B12 levels were over the top, and so over the top of the normal of the high level. So that was awesome. My plantar fasciitis was gone. Let's see, what else? I've lost inches in spite of my thyroid still having some struggles. I've lost inches. My focus is so much better. And my husband lost over 20 pounds the first 5 months he was on the Slim, and his blood pressure, cholesterol, and triglycerides went down so much his doctor tried the Plexus and was very impressed. The same time that I went to the meeting, I had that aha moment with trying with the business opportunity. I had no idea of sharing Plexus, but when they showed you could earn a Lexus if you got to a certain level, I was like, wow, that'd be really cool. And I have never wanted to drive a Lexus, but anyway, that was just something that kind of got my attention. I didn't have the confidence then to do that, but with Anna and Nancy's help, I signed up as an ambassador, and gradually I got to feeling better. My focus got to be better, and God led me to take that step of faith and share it with others. And my reason why is we spent lots and lots and lots of money in medical bills, from conventional doctors first and then to alternative doctors through the years. So we didn't have a savings. After our kids went to a private Christian college, or my daughter did, my son's in med school, as I said, we just didn't have any extra. So Plexus is giving us some extra so that at the end of the month, there's money. If somebody goes on a mission trip like you, Anna, we have it to help support them. Or if just I'm able to support my business, my Plexus business. And because of my journey, I've taken the most expensive supplements. I've taken compounded supplements. Plexus supplements are so reasonably priced. And I feel good about sharing them because they work. They're transforming lives. They're the keys to helping us get healthy. And that's what I want to do as a nurse. I want to help people get healthy. I don't want to treat symptoms.
Yep.
And last but not least, let's see. I had one more point here. Let's see. I guess I've said the main thing, but
That's great. Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah, I love it. And Missy's team is growing really rapidly, and it's really exciting because that winter night, it was a cold winter night, and we weren't sure if anyone was going to come, and then she came in there and she got inspired, and now she's taken off, and God's blessing her efforts, and we love it. Thank you, Missy.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I just want to share one last testimony tonight from my mom because she couldn't be on tonight, but it's about the business side. And real quick, I want to share my screen one last time with you. This is the annual ambassador income, and I can tell you honestly from personal experience that this is extremely, extremely accurate. It might even be under the chart a little bit. This is just the average of what each different rank makes. I'm a senior gold ambassador. My mom is a ruby ambassador. So you can see what that means to us right now. And, you know, everyone has their varying states that they move up, but there are normal people doing this every single day. There's a lady, it's Diamond, and she has 11 kids and she homeschools. There are so many homeschooling moms doing this and making it just an amazing business. But my mom's story is that my dad is a writer, and he's an amazing writer, by the way. If you want to get any of his books, ask me afterwards and I'll tell you how to get them. But anyway, he's an amazing writer, but he works from home, and so our family's income, it kind of comes and then it goes, and it comes and it goes. And Plexus, and because of that, we've come into some really hard financial times, our family has, and because there's not a steady source of income. Like sometimes there's a lot, but sometimes there's not any. But Plexus has been able to fill in that gap and bless our family in so many ways. And just my dad, the other day, we went to the grocery store and he came out and he's like, man, it is so nice to be able to buy groceries and not have to worry about where the money's coming from and be able to get whatever we want. I mean, we're not extravagant or anything, but it's just nice to be able to not have to worry about putting this thing back if you don't have enough. So he was just super thankful for that. So my mom's Plexus income is filling in those gaps where, you know, he makes a lot of money, and his income is getting better. But my mom's Plexus income is just a steady, it's always there, always, and it goes up every single month. So that's been a huge blessing to my family, and I know my mom would love to share that if she was on. So I thought I would wrap up with that. But this is all about helping people feel better and get financially free if that's what your desire is. You know, this is a very easy business. People need these products. They're helping so many people. They're natural. People are tired of traditional medicine. They're ready to go the alternative route. So that's why we're here. We're on a mission to help people get the same kind of results from all these people that you just heard tonight. And that's all we've got for you tonight. But if anybody has any questions, we'll leave it open for a few more minutes. There is a chat function down here on the bottom. If anyone wants to click on that and ask any questions that we didn't cover tonight, we'll leave it open for a few more minutes, and feel free to chat away and we'll answer them. And I can open it up to the other ambassadors too if you guys got any questions for them about what they were taking or anything like that. So we'll leave it open, and I will unmute you guys so we can talk. All right. Unmuted. Somebody's typing. I hear them.
Oh, I see messages on the screen.
From Pat. I haven't seen Laurie in quite a few months. Oh, that's so sweet. She does. She looks really good. I saw her the other night. She's looking really good.
She
I
sure
don't know
does.
Where did Laurie go? Oh, there you are. You're.
I put my phone down, sorry.
Oh, okay. Good. All right. Does anyone else have any questions before we wrap up? And if you're interested in placing an order or talking or finding out more information or joining, feel free to get back with the person who invited you tonight. And I know they would be happy to help you. I think a few of them actually have some specials going on too. So ask them about that. All right. Well, we're going to close it out tonight. And thank you all for coming. And we'll see you around. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.